Vaggi was never going to work, not because of the name itself, but because Vaggi herself falls flat as a character. When you stop and think about it, Vaggi essentially is just a worse version of all the combined best parts of Castiel and Nightheart. Nightheart is a character that is introduced in A Starless Clan as Flamepaw, despite the fact that he is an all-black cat, which is a major point of contention for the character. It comes to a boiling point when, during his warrior ceremony, Bramblestar attributes all of his earned success to being Firestar's kin. Unlike Hazbin Hotel, where Vaggi herself doesn't seem to have a whole lot of conviction for wanting her own identity, Flamepaw is shown over and over again having a lot of conviction and knowing that he's right, that he needs to be his own cat. And I know some fans will go, well, you know, they fumbled the ball because Nightheart didn't even choose his own name. The fact that Bramblestar chose it for him is kind of a moot point because Nightheart's conviction is what got him to change the name in the first place. So that's still a win-win in Nightheart's book. Not only does the name Nightheart fit his personality and looks a lot better than Flame ever did, but Nightheart spends the entirety of A Starless Clan showing the readers who Nightheart is versus who Flamepaw was. In fact, you can go so far as to say that Nightheart and Sunbeam's time apart is what helps define their characters and allow them to build relations to other cats versus just being obsessed with each other. Castiel is the exact same as Nightheart. Yes, he has goals that line up with the Winchesters. Yes, he is very close with the Winchesters. One in particular that actually does Cass a massive disservice when fans solely focus on his relationship with Dean, because all of Castiel's other relationships are what make him a complicated character. He isn't afraid to make choices that he knows, he has admitted, will piss Dean off. He's able to do that because he is his own person. And if you want to just stick with Hazbin Hotel examples, Alistair is the best example of this cast of having a life outside of the hotel, of having wants and needs and desires that do not align with the rest of the cast. He has interpersonal connections with a ton of different people that makes him a complex character. All the people around Vaggi have their own identities, their own different interpersonal connections with other people. I mean, hell, Vaggi's songs, which should dive deep into her characterization, because that's the point of musicals, all revolve around Charlie. Castiel and Nightheart make me want to like Vaggi because they all share a lot of similarities, but instead they just make me realize Vaggi is nothing but wasted potential. Vaggi from season 1 is still the same exact person as she is by the end of season 2.